Staying with us, a winter storm is causing flooding in areas of Gaza where hundreds of thousands of displaced people are living in tents. Blake Sifton reports from Tel Aviv.
The rains are subsiding, but Palestinians in Gaza are now taking stock of the impact of the winter storm that battered the area on Wednesday and Thursday. At least 10 people died in Gaza during the storm, including 2 babies that died from cold and exposure as their families tried to shelter inside poorly insulated tents. Most of the hundreds of thousands of displaced people in Gaza are living in makeshift tents. We've heard from the Norwegian Refugee Council, who said that only enough tents to house 88,000 people have entered Gaza in the over 2 months since the ceasefire came into effect. We understand that 5 people were killed in northern Gaza when the damaged building they were sheltering in collapsed during the storm under the rains. Other people were injured in that collapse. In a separate incident, a wall that was weakened by the storm collapsed onto tents housing displaced people in the western part of Gaza City. Civil defense teams say that they have rescued other people from buildings that collapsed. They warned people not to seek shelter during storms in damaged buildings because of incidents like this, fears that they could collapse. However, we need to remember that the United Nations say that over 80% of all buildings in Gaza have either been destroyed or damaged by the war, and there are few places for people to shelter during extreme winter weather events like the one we've just seen. There are now fears that waterborne diseases like acute diarrhea may spread now that floodwater has mixed with sewage, particularly in low-lying areas where the drainage system is no longer functioning. UNICEF has warned of a looming health disaster as children wander through the floodwater. Blake Sifton, SABC News, Tel Aviv.